Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today we're gonna be making a cooking video. I'm gonna be cooking for my mom, my sister, and myself, and we're gonna be making an omelet. So if you wanna watch and see how you make it, then stay tuned. So for my ingredients, I'm gonna be using bacon, I'm gonna be using tomato. Right here I have one that's already been cut up. I'm gonna be using some onion, some ham, some chile serranos. For the egg, obviously eggs. And then I'm also gonna be using some cheese. The first thing we're gonna cut up is the bacon, just because it's what takes the longest to cook. That's the first thing I'm going to put on the pan, because the oil that it lets go of is what I'm gonna use to cook the rest of the stuff with. So I don't mind for there to be a little bit of fat on there, just because with the heat it is gonna melt and it's what's gonna form the oil. So I'm just going to put that to the side. Now I'm going to cut up the ham. And like I said, this recipe calls for 3 people. So I'm gonna I'm gonna try getting just 2 pieces of ham. Just because I do things al tanteo, I don't really have like exact measurements. I just cut and then just see like how much it is, and then be like, okay, I need more, or kind of overdid it. Now I put that to the side. After that, I'm gonna start cutting up some of the chiles. Not some of them, because these do tend to be a bit spicy. So I'll probably just cut like 3/4 of a chile. So I'm just gonna cut it right here, put it back in there, and then just start. So you could cut this the way you prefer. Sometimes some people like them diced, like thinly diced. Other people just like them whole, like this. So it just depends on you how you want them. But I actually like for them to be smaller, just because I don't want like big chunks of chile. Like, I just kind of wanted to give it a taste, not so it can burn my mouth. So now I'm gonna cut up the tomatoes. So I'm just gonna slice it. So now I'm just gonna cut up the onion. I'm not gonna put too much. I just wanted to give it a little bit of flavor. It just depends on how much you wanna put. So now that I have everything cut up, the first thing that I'm going to put on the pan, like I said, was the bacon. This is the size that I got of my pan. I'm gonna be cooking both the mixture of what's gonna go inside the omelet and the omelet in there, just so we don't have to wash so many dishes. So the heat, I'm gonna be putting it around like medium heat, which is around like, for my stove, it's number 4. Like I said, the first thing I'm gonna put in is the bacon. I'm actually gonna turn it up to 5 so it can cook faster. So yeah, first the bacon. The bacon is gonna let go of the oil, so I don't have to put extra oil in there. So as you can tell, it does have like oil. You see that dripping? So the bacon, as you can see, it's like almost done cooking. I don't want it to be done cooking just because I still need to add the other stuff and have those cook with it. And I don't want it to end up getting burnt. So I'm just gonna add everything in right now. If only you guys could smell how it smells in the kitchen right now. It smells hella good. Alright, so I'm gonna start mixing that up. And like I said, this is my preference of what I like for my omelet to have inside. Sometimes we do like to add Spam just in case we don't have bacon, because Spam also lets go of oil. If you don't want to use Spam or bacon, just the ham and the vegetables, then that's fine. But I preferably like the bacon, ham, onion, tomato, and chile serranos. So while that is cooking, I am going to start preparing the first egg. Not really preparing it, I'm just gonna have it seasoned and everything in there. Once this is done, I can just put this in a separate tray or plate, and then just put the omelet in there so it can start cooking. So a little bit of salt, pepper, and I do like to add a little bit of milk just because it actually makes the eggs fluffy. Fun fact. So now I'm just gonna whisk this. Okay, so this is what the ingredients are looking like. What I've been doing is actually covering it up with the lid, just so it can speed up the process of the cooking and so the tomato and the onion can be soft. And as you can see, like, everything is starting to look really nice and crispy in there. And from here, it's basically done cooking. I'm just gonna put the lid on top of it for like 30 to 45 seconds, and then we're gonna get started with the egg. The filling of the omelet is now done. This is how it looks like. I'm now just going to transfer it to a plate and then just kind of wipe down the pan with a napkin just so it doesn't have like all this, you know, extra grease, because I am going to be adding butter for the omelet. See that I wasn't lying, that we ain't cleaning no dishes around here. So now that my pan is clean, I am going to be using butter. I actually haven't seen this brand around the places that we shop at, but this is the butter that we have. So I'm going to be getting a stick of butter. The heat, I will be putting it at around like 3.5, 4, just because the pan is still pretty hot from when I was making the filling of the omelet. So I'm gonna be spreading the butter. So this is where I'm going to use the cheddar jack cheese. I'm gonna be putting some right here as the egg is still kind of raw. It all depends on your liking of cheese. If you don't like cheese, you can skip this step, but we like cheese. My sister loves cheese, so she's gonna be having a lot of cheese on hers. So I just put the lid on it, like I said, just so the top layer can start kind of cooking as the bottom layer cooks too. Then I'll flip it and then it'll basically be done by then. So now, as you can see, it is kind of more on the cooked side than on the raw side. So what I love about this pan, and that's why I chose to use it, is that it's like so good with not sticking. Got these at Costco, by the way, if anybody wanted to know. This, and then flip it. And then let it cook again. While that is cooking from the bottom, I'm gonna be adding more cheese, because this is what's gonna be the inside part of the omelet. Let's add the lid so that the cheese can start melting. Most of the cheese is already melted, so I'm just gonna put this plate to the side. This is gonna be my mom's omelet, because she deserves to go first. Going to be put it on the plate, lower the heat because I'm gonna right away start with the next omelet. Gonna be grabbing spoon and adding the mixture in. Now I'm just gonna put it in the microwave so the rest of the cheese can melt. So now that we're all done, I don't know about you guys, but I like watching people eat their food when they're done. So, well, not eating it, trying it, making sure that it's good, because what if it's not? What if they're lying? I'm just kidding. So I heated up a tortilla. I'm gonna be trying it now. And then, hold on. I also have my coffee. So that is it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed and that you guys try it out. Let me know if you do in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.